will take the Diplo hit, I think. And I think I'm also going to spend my development. Make ourselves a bit wealthier and a bit more powerful that way. Bumbook converted. We still have one more cheap province, and then suddenly the price rises dramatically. Trade guilds and fraternities. Guilds and fraternities are a constant factor in the public life of the kingdom. In many ways, these are small communities within the community with their own tales, customs, and even laws. We move towards legalism, or we move towards mysticism. But mysticism gets guild strengthened in Gen, and they get more local goods. What does Gen produce? Cloth. Oh, it's an emporium with cloth, okay. And the Moscow Gen. So the development of here can go really high. I'm going to start moving towards legalism. We'll have the prestige to counteract the mysticism, and that does mean that we get more ulema equilibrium. So the merchant guilds are well on the way. Amirs and ulema are already there. We just need a tiny bit more from the merchants. Tiny bit more! Core province in Tondi. And we're about to have an uprising. Timbuktu, but we're already up there. Let's go to Azawad. Then we can go in whichever direction is necessary. Did I complete the estate mission already? Nope. And that's it. That's the last of the cores that I needed to make. The rest are just stating the obvious. Karbu demands independence. Fighting in Kantor. Kantor. That's a long way away. How long until you're due to go? 0.3 years. You're going to trigger while I'm fighting in Kantor, aren't you? I know what you like. Meanwhile, how's your liberty desire? 72. That was a bit close. Amir's gain loyalty. Definitely taking that. Head back up north. 9,000. You don't really have enough troops to fight that. Oh, come on! Now we'll take the autonomy. And there's the Timbuktu uprising. But it's on Timbuktu. It's a fort. We can rest up a bit. And let the mercenaries regain their manpower. Dahomey Amazons! We're down to -1 again. Pete's sake. Can you stop having scandals, you moron? There's nothing I can do for boosting this. No, it's really expensive. I want to fight this so that we can continue coring Timbuktu. There it is. And I'm going to go ahead and consolidate those regiments. So if we needed to, we could hire another set of mercenaries. Possibly in the run-up to the war with Songhai. We'll do that. Thank you for the showcase. What I mean when I say the random events are horrible, but the disaster itself is not bad. Oh, I was well aware. This is actually gentle compared to how it used to be. We toned it down. Because it used to be if you had really negative relations with your estates, then they would also be rising up far more frequently. And that's what broke my country when I did my test game. The fact that I'm still alive is good. We're so freaking close. Skills of the Queen. Diplotech for the next 20 years. Nice. Anybody who's had any verbal interaction with Takama can attest to the fact that she has a way with words. Whether she was schooled to become a diplomat or not, dealing with foreign ministers and delicate matters of court appears to be something the Queen is well suited for. It would seem her mere presence has a calming effect on people. Good. That is very useful. Deal will be available again soon. 54 next year. 60! 60! Mission! Gain estate favours. And this one's really good, because this one means that the estates remain loyal. Which means you don't get the uprisings if they don't like you. It is no secret that our realm is going through its darkest time. Many of our population fear the worst, while subjects and rivals are looking for opportunities to exploit our weakened state. In times like these, we need unity and integrity within our court more than ever. We should build some favours with the estates to ensure they will not turn on us the second they get the chance to. And that actually gets us out of the negative stability, which is incredibly useful. And I think I'm going to go ahead and state Gen so we can start making some money from it. Okay, good. What's next? Oh, Senegambian. Which we just needed... Senegambian as well? No, just Cantor. And that's Diplo. We needed... more months. Then I think one more point in either of these two. Accepted. Mission accomplished. Every province, which is also a core of another country, will remain loyal to Mali during the decline of Mali. This means we don't get the demanding independence. Gabu have been part of Mali ever since the 13th century, but due to our steady decline for almost 100 years, the people of Gabu have been feeling neglected and desire a state of their own, completely independent from us, especially after they got into contact with the Europeans and no longer wish to be our middleman. We should show them our empathy and affection so we do not have another part of the country falling from our grasp. Done. Okay, so that's all of the stability issues done. Retaking Timbuktu is going to happen as soon as we core Timbuktu, which we are 64% of the way to completion. And now we need to go after Stronghai. So if we were, theoretically, to declare war upon you... Why can't we call these in? Oh, you have truces with Stronghai? You just like him too much. Or destabilize. Noop is cruel. Noop is a terrible ally. So it'd effectively be 25,000 against my 10. Gold. That is one of the 3 gold mines in our region. See, Aaron Kano would join against... Hang on. Who's your ally? Yao. Where's Yao? Can I be sneaky about this? Not really. No. And going after Bonoman would be 16,000 against my 10. But we could call in Aaron Kano, and considering how quickly we're getting favours with them, we probably would do this. Which now gives us 19,000 against their 16. And that feels a lot more fair. So we're going off to Con. That's 19 against 19, and I plan to recruit another bunch. This is against Yatenga, Bonoman. I can't co-belligerize any of them, but we can take Yatenga. Yatenga has a lot of good stuff. It's a wealthy country. And if as part of this deal I can get them to break their alliances, that would work for me. Hi folks, had a question that I started to think about whilst I was playing the game last, I'm guessing night. Is there a rule of the thumb to help you decide if you should state a territory or not? For example, is it worth stating a low dev area, or should you ignore it in place of higher dev areas? Generally, yes, you want to state the high devs, because if you don't have a area stated, then you get, I think it's 75% minimum autonomy, which means you only effectively get 25% of the value of that province, whereas if it's stated you get 100%. So you generally want to emphasize the high development before the low, and you want to emphasize territory which is on your continent before stuff which is not on your continent. Draft Dodger, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Huzzah! And Obsidian Rose, thank you very much for the 17-month resubscription on Prime. Very much appreciate the ongoing support there. Thank you. %. See, this is why I'm kind of uncomfortable playing the big blobby nations, because I always play very, very tall. I like my republics. I like Venice. I like the Netherlands. I don't usually go for the big blobby nations because I don't find it particularly interesting. Alright, I think we're going to go after Yatenga. We need to do something. We need to basically just outscale these guys. So you guys want to have another diet. Okay. Well, one thing I can do for the Amirs is remove supremacy over the crown. This increases loyalty, it does not increase influence. 50% cheaper Inquisitor, which is missionary strength for the Ulema. That would help me convert the last two provinces, which are super expensive. Quartermaster, I don't really need a quartermaster. Money, but not a huge amount. Yeah, I think we're going to go with the Ulema again. You want Gabu to be converted. Of course, Gabu is the one that's really freaking expensive. 5 ducats per. Fine. There's gonna be some loans. And I'm also gonna say, hey, Amirs, let's get rid of supremacy of the crown. Because that drops the influence of everybody. I think I might also get rid of right of council. Well, no, I like the fact that we have the recovery speed from you. It's a little bit dangerous, because actually your equilibrium is going to be higher than influence. As long as your loyalty is higher than influence, it's fine. Like at the moment, Merchant Guilds, I can't do anything. Alright. I think we're going to take a loan. And then we're going to go ahead and hire another small army, so the Free Company. They gained an extra soldier. So these guys actually scale over time now. That's good. Anger of the High Chief. Yatenga gained an diplomatic insult. Our neighbours in Yatenga have sent us a hostile warning in response to some information we relayed to them regarding a bandit attack on some Yatenga statesmen. The root of the ill feeling seems to stem from something about funeral rites not being properly performed, or possibly the retrieval of the bodies not being seen to. It's hard to tell from the messy jumble of insults that makes up this letter. The worship of Yamoja is apparently rather complicated. Actually... we're moving Back and forth, back and forth. You guys wait there for a second. Alright, Yatanga. Let's do this. Let's have our dance of death. Family ties. The royal family and heir will learn of the pleasantries exchanged. Gain 10 Diplo and heir's opinion of us increases. Oh, that's rather good. Fort level 1. Ooh, that means these mercenaries can siege it. Even better. Oh, wow. My army is quite a lot better than yours. Bye-bye. Stack wipe. And... whoa, whoa, whoa. Go there. The risks of trade. Trade over large distances can be risky if profitable. The weather, brigands and pirates remain a threat on land as well as on water. Normally, the Merchant Guild can cope with a certain amount of mishaps and have their own ways to protect themselves and ensure their cargo. So we can compensate the traders, thinking of mercantilism. And it also gives us loyalty and influence on the merchants. And it's going to mean another loan, but again, I'm kind of okay taking loans now on the promise that we'll make the money back after the disasters are done. You just... oh, you changed direction? That's cheating. Stack wiped. And you're coming in here as well. Oh, that's terrible timing. I'm so sorry. I'm not sorry at all. Alright, so you are going to siege capital, which is a fort level 1. You're going to split in half and send each half there. Protests in Doe again. The men of great spiritual strength, but firmly part of the establishment, members of the Ulema, sometimes chose to join the social protests. A recent altercation between the local garrison and the urban population in Doe have attracted the attention of the prominent mufti in the state of Manding. Our local commander fears the situation may escalate unless we listen to the protesters. So we lose prestige, which we actually have a fair amount of. And we lose 10%. No. Oh, no, that's harsh. Oh, we're taking... wait, that's local. Local tax, local manpower goes down by 25%. And we move towards legalism. Yeah, we'll take that. Moving more and more towards legalism at this point. For the tax, the manpower modifier. You know what? I will take the manpower modifier at this point. Our prestige is more than making up for the loss of mysticism. Hang on, I moved you without meaning to. My bad. Trade dispute with Songhai. They are embargoing us. Well, that's not very nice. Mansa Musa III is now a navigator. Ship durability goes up. Interesting. Malian peasants rise up in Segu. That's not very helpful, guys. Though Segu is adjacent to Joma, which has a fort. You know what? I'll take the... That was my army you just caught and killed. Where the hell did you come from? Oh no, it was half my army. We still have 2 units of cavalry. Oh, mission. Retake Timbuktu. Done. Gain stability. The great city of Timbuktu was once an essential part of our empire, as it was the trading post which connects the west of Africa with Europe. Due to our decline, the city fell out of our grasp and founded its own state. Now it's time to retake this invaluable city and reintegrate it into our kingdom. The city of Timbuktu played a major role in the West African region and used to be the main connection between Europe and the Sahel region. Now that we've regained control over the city, discussions have arisen over whether we should move our capital to this crucial trade city. So Timbuktu can become the capital. We can then also colonize Tuat through a decision, or we stay in Joma. I'm going to say probably move to Timbuktu. We are definitely moving to Timbuktu. It's got a monument, it's got cloth. It's a steppe. Savannah has 15%. Timbuktu steppe has 20%. So it'll be slightly more expensive, decreased by the cloth. Tech cost, institution spread, Elema loyalty. Yeah, we're going to move to Timbuktu. Also, it's Timbuktu. And it's fun to say. Timbuktu, Timbuktu. What? That's true. It also has a normal fort on it. That's very true. You mean restore the empire? Or you mean this one? Yeah. I mean, we still have 2 events which can give us stability, so I'm not that concerned. And we're... I mean, going after them is going to be a bit delayed. And we're kind of getting surrounded by bad guys right now, so let's go and park our cavalry army on Yatenga, seeing as this is kind of the war goal. Oh, Kano is... Kano was our friend, right? Yeah, Kano is one of ours. Whoops. Jolof, how disloyal are you still? 74%. That's quite a bit. Not anymore. Welcome to the war. You two have taken too long. Stack wipe to my mercenaries. Damn it! Oh, my reinforcements arrived. And then we're going to go down here. Pin them. Pin them. Yes. Unfortunately, we have to siege it again, though. I can't believe they stack wiped me so quickly. It feels like stack wipes are happening a heck of a lot more frequently. That one. Everything is now stated, including in our capital. Good. Bonoman's low. Bonoman's low. Bonoman's low. Which one's Bonoman? That one's Bonoman. Although, Bonoman, we haven't actually taken the fort of yet. I think I'd like to take the fort. I am going to take a bit of a risk. I'm going to move Mansa here, because then hopefully we can take Dagbon out. And if I was correct about how it worked last time, if you 100% them, then you can get more out of them. You have a month. Good. Maybe not. You know what? Taking your stuff is going to be expensive in terms of a... versus your Tanga, which is a heck of a lot cheaper. I'd rather take your Tenga and take you in a separate war. Although Kong is a claim. So you know what? I think I'll take Kong from you and then we're done. So yeah, I need to take your capital for that. Fair enough. Kano have hired Condottieri from Noop for nothing. Awesome. Noble families feud. Diplopal. I definitely don't want an uprising. I can't afford it. Dagbon has entered an alliance with Zazu. Fine. Right, because we forced them to break their old alliances. Makes sense. Estate statutory rights. Oh no, we're not doing that. Very expensive to get rid of. Not falling for that again. Is that seriously at 7% already? Right, who's here with us? Kano. Kano, I would like for you to stay there. Don't move. I'll be back. Go before it falls. Yes. And there you go. Bonoman fell. Nicely done, team. Nicely done. 45 ducats. We take Kong. You pay me war reps. I could be pillaging your capital. Sure. No, that gives stuff. I would like you to end your alliance with the Atenga. Done. Glorious. And then it is Yatenga and... Wait. Did Zazu just join? Who's Zazu? Zazu's down there. Zazu's already getting sieged. Let's have you guys starting to go after this. There's a Amir privilege that gives free manpower when capturing a fort. Oh no, I think that's a Coptic one. Oh no, you're right. Neighbor raid. Manpower is not guaranteed good for any state. By granting the Amirs the means to control the subjugated forces, we can ensure new gains for manpower for the kingdom. Mali gains 0.1 years of manpower for occupying a hostile fort. The amount of manpower scales to the fort level, plus 0.1 years worth for every fort level. Effect can only happen every 5 years per fort. Pillaging capitals will also gain 1 year worth of manpower for Mali. Oh. 20% influence though. Which would put their influence at 61, which is pretty frickin' high. You know what? It seems appropriate for this region. I am definitely going to regret doing that. Oh wait, is Garbu converted? Oh, it is. Was there not a thing related to that? Or did I do it already? Yeah, it was the estate agenda. Which means that there should be a very cheap missionary strength character waiting for me in the wings. Meaning that we're going to convert this even faster. Look at that go up. Beautiful.